welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today me and Beth are going to do dressage and show jumping. It's the first ever competition show jumping we've ever done. Not too hopeful, but we'll see. Cruz has a bit of a tendency to race after the fences, which means I can't get to the next one, or do a little bronc after a double, but we'll see how today goes. We're just doing a clear round, only a 40cm, and the dressage test is the new Prelim 3. So we'll give it a go. Come with us. Sorry about the lack of footage in between the intro and the jumping round, but we went to a new venue, so it was all a bit up in the air, making sure we had everything ready. Myself and Beth were also quite nervous, me more so than Beth, because as I mentioned in the intro, Cruz can have a tendency to absolutely leg it after a jump. It's really something that we've been working on, but hopefully this round shows you the progress we've made. So this was just a 40cm clear round. I didn't realise until on the day that this means you only jump 8 fences. So this made it a little bit shorter and a little bit more manageable for me. I did feel though that Cruz was listening throughout. Normally I really struggled to get him back to me, but I feel like we've made progress throughout this round and I was really proud of how he did. So this one, fence 3 to fence 4, was just a straight line with a couple of strides in between. This has historically been something that we really struggle with. Normally, especially if it's a straight run, he really just runs with me and I can't get him back to me, and unfortunately I'm just not confident enough to allow him to jump from a really large canter that he does do quite a lot. But this round I really felt like he listened to me. As you can see, he's doing a canter, but it's literally tiny, bless him. He's really listening to me with my aids, and then at this point I was thinking, oh, it's not quite a double 7 and 8, but it's kind of like a related distance, and I was hoping I could just make it to the end because we were really close.
Well done, Abbie, that was a lovely round. Next round in, lovely clear round.
As you heard there, that was our first ever clear round and our first ever competition. I've never even managed to do a clear round, just practicing at arena highs and things before, so I was absolutely over the moon with him there. Still a lot of work to do on my riding, but yeah, really happy. So now on to the dressage. This is the Prelim 3 2024 test. So the first movement was A, entering working trot and proceed down the centre line without halting, track left. I got a 6 for this mark with fairly straight but above the bit. Then it was onto a working trot between E and K, half circle left 15 metres, returning to the track at H. We got another 6 here, and the comment was that my circle could be larger, my half circle. At C, it was circle right 20 metres diameter, give and retake the reins when crossing the centre line. We scored another 6 here with the comment brief give and retake. I wasn't sure exactly how long to do it, so I kind of just gave them and then took them back. So next time I'll be sure to make it a little bit more clear. Next movement is between B and F, half circle right 15 metres diameter, returning to the track at M. We scored a 6.5, again with could show more energy on the half a circle. And it's the same here. C, circle left 20 metres diameter, give and retake the reins when crossing the centre line. And we scored another 6 here with the same comment as before, brief give and retake. Then we're on to HXF, change the rein in working trot. We scored a 6.5 here with the comment straight but above the bit. A, transition to medium walk. We scored a 7 here, so really proud of that, and there was no comment. EB, half circle right 20 metres in a free walk on a long rein, and this is double points here. We scored a 6 with the comment needs more energy, which I'd agree with. I think I've been so focused on making sure he's relaxed that I didn't quite get the energy there. B, medium walk, and between F and A, transition to working trot. We scored a 7 here for that transition. No comment. A, circle right 20 metres. In the second half of the circle, transition to a working canter right. We scored a 6.5 here with a comment that I can't quite read. Then at E, you have to circle right 20 metres diameter. Unfortunately, between this circle and the next bit of canter, which is EHCM, we did break into a trot. I'm not sure if he was just finding it difficult with it being quite long or if he was a bit off balance, but it did lead to us getting a 5 with a brief break in pace, which is fair enough. Then you change the rein with a transition to working trot over X, which you scored a 6.5 for. Obedient transition but above the bit. And then you do the same on the other rein, so it's A, circle left 20 metres in the second half of the circle, transition to canter left. We scored a 6.5, with the comment could be more supple. Same on this rein where we go B, circle left 20 metres diameter, and then B, M, CH, working canter. We had the same issue on this rein, even though I was kind of flapping, to be honest, more so than riding. But again, we scored a 5 because we broke pace. Then it was HXF, changed the rein in working trot, with a transition to trot over X, and we scored a 5. Turned before F, which I can see I have there. FAK, working trot. Half circle right 20 metres, allow the horse to stretch a few strides before retaking the reins. We scored a 6. Needs to work more over back to stretch. And then A is down the centre line, G is halt immobility, salute. And we scored a 7 here. That's proven to be a really good mark for Cruz. Hi guys, so just wanted to sign off. I did forget to do the outro earlier. But just to sum up, so today we did the show jumping and the dressage at one of our really local venues. We've never actually been there before, but it was really nice. Everyone was really supportive. The classes were all really small, so it was just what we needed, really. It was our second dressage competition and our first ever show jumping. So we literally just did a 40 centimetre clear round today. As I mentioned earlier, with the show jumping, I have never been able to do a clear round. We've hired a local venue to us a couple of times and done like a full set of show jumps from 1 to 12, I think it is there, but I never managed to get him round all 12 without missing the fence, because once he jumps the fence he canters off at full speed and then I'm not confident enough to jump the next fence at the speed he goes, and I just can't get him back to me quick enough. So that's something we've been working on. So thankfully today we just did the clear round, 40 centimetres. We walked the course, which was 1 till 11 I think, but on the tannoy just before we were about to go, they actually told us it was only 1 to 8 for the clear round, so that made things even better because there's no double that I had to jump, because that's where I find my most problems are, really. So just 1 to 8. He jumped really well. He really listened to me in between fences, which meant I was happy to jump them at a really slow canter, bless him. But yeah, he was an angel, so really proud of him there. We got a rosette, so made up with that. And then we had a little hour gap, so we literally went back to the trailer. I plaited Cruz up. I think Beth did Tosk's tail. And then we were back on before you know it. So again, we had another little warm up, and then we were doing the new Prelim 3 2024 test. So that was the first time I've ever done that. We bought the tests online, so literally the paper ones, not the diagram ones. So there were some 15-metre circles and things that, to be honest, I wasn't exactly sure how big and how, you know, exactly the shape of them, but we gave it a go anyway. Again, was quite happy with him. He was so relaxed today, so lazy if anything, bless him, but a really good boy. The only thing that I kind of messed up in the test that I was like aware of at the time was he fell out of canter twice. I think it was quite a lot of canter work for him and quite a lot of bend, which I don't normally do that much, like circle canter with him. So I think that was probably quite a lot for him, but he did really well, bless him. So really proud of him. I will have already gone through the results and everything. So yeah, 2 fillies for today, made up with that. And the next video that you hopefully will be seeing will be me going to adult camp, which is coming up next week. So really excited for that. Hopefully see you guys next time. Bye.